Welcome to Field to Fork Cooking with Abby J. Today's program is brought to you in part by Ingles Supermarkets and the Ingles Table. Now here's chef and host of the show, Abby J, to introduce her special guest for today's show.
Welcome to Field to Fork. I'm Abby J, and it's February, the month of love, and there are so many ways to show love. And I have my guest, John Gifaldi from the Ingles Table, representing the Ingles Markets today. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Abby. I'm so excited to be here. And like you said, Valentine's Day is around the corner. I brought two amazing recipes. They're easy, they're delicious, just a few ingredients. The first one is pasta roses.
Oh, I can't wait!
And it's so amazing.
If people want to stay at home, this is I can just smell all the deliciousness already. So let's show the audience how you make these.
Yeah, these are a hand-rolled pasta. They're filled with cheese and prosciutto, and then they're topped with a little cream sauce. So I got that started here. 3 ingredients.
Wow!
You've got butter.
3.
Yep.
Just 3?
Oh, sorry, 4.
4.
You start with butter, you melt that, you put some tomato paste in, then you add the heavy cream and nutmeg. Nutmeg's great when you're doing anything with cream.
A little spicy, a little flavor.
And all you're going to do is just bring that to a simmer, and that's where this is right now. Now to make the pasta, this is great. At Ingles, they have these no-bake pasta sheets.
Well, that's good to know. They have a lot of things already made and convenient for, people that don't have the time to go home and make pasta like you do.
Exactly. So, if I had the time, I would make it myself. But in this case, we're going for easy and direct. So what I did with these, I just put these in boiling water just till they get soft enough to handle. And then I take them out and put them here. And then, this is my trick, along each side, we're going to put a little slice. And what this is going to do is, as we make the roses in there in the oven, they're going to bloom.
Wow.
And they're really cute. Let me do both of these.
I know they have chocolate roses, but this is a more savory type of dish. And like I said, if you want to do a date night, what a great way to get to someone's heart.
That's right.
Through their stomach, right?
Always a good way to go. So I got these just slit on each side.
Okay.
Next, ingredient number 2 here is a slice of prosciutto. I'm just going to line that right up. These cook in the oven for about 15 minutes at 450.
And a lot of times when you see a recipe like this, John, a lot of people get intimidated and they think it's really, really hard, but it's so easy.
Well, and that's why I chose this one, actually, because it's not hard. Then this is a combination of Asiago and Parmesan. We're almost done. Can't believe this yet.
Wow.
I'm going to turn these. Now, I roll these as tight as I can.
That way everything stays in place and it blooms out right. Yeah.
Exactly. And then you cut it in half. So there's 2 roses.
Okay.
We're going to do the same with this one. Let you see how these turn out. And I did some ahead so we don't have to wait the 15 minutes because it smells so good in here. I really didn't want to wait to wait to try them out. All right.
Okay.
So I've got this little tin. And this is what you do to put it together. You get a little bit of sauce in the bottom. Just enough to coat the bottom.
Awesome.
Take your rose and stand it up. And what you do is you just press down just a little bit. See how they're opening up?
So they can
see the inside.
Bloom.
Yeah,
right.
Actually
they're gonna bloom.
Yes, you would fill your whole tray like this. What I do just before they go in the oven, and you could do this part ahead of time and leave them in the fridge, just covered with foil.
Right.
Not bake them. Of course.
And you probably you could do this ahead of time and with red wine and
I love
we got another dessert coming to sweeten this up.
Yeah.
Right?
So this I like to use this for a nice appetizer.
Right.
And then, like you said, you want a sweet treat to go with it.
Okay.
Right? This would go here in the oven. It would go. I already have one done. So I'm going to grab that and show you
delicious.
what they look. They're so
Awesome.
cute.
Just look at this.
And I'm going to show you how to plate.
Wow.
This is the coolest way to plate. Let me get this stuff out of my way here. You get a nice tablespoon and you just swish it around the bottom.
Nice.
Now we're going to take our best looking roses. You always want to go for your best ones, of course. And for an appetizer, I just put 2 out.
Oh, how wonderful does this look? How
Wait
beautiful.
till you see, not done yet. Here comes the best part. To make your leaves, you're going to put some basil on there. Let me see, I have a little bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna add one more on the other side.
Oh, I can't wait to make these.
There you have
right,
it.
voila.
Those are our pasta roses, and you've got to try them at home. This few ingredients, and look at the wow that you get. You're going to really, your guests, your sweetheart's going to love
What
this.
a perfect little appetizer. And you know what? We're going to be right back to sweeten this up. And what a wonderful recipe. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
At Ingles, we're proud to work with hundreds of local farms and businesses in the communities we call home. Not only does it ensure that you get top quality, fresh items for your family table, it's a way for us to support the amazing individuals who pour their heart and soul into delivering the very best they can do. Quality, freshness, community, it's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
We're back and we have to have dessert, John.
That's right. I got a sweet treat for you. You guys, 2 ingredients.
Again.
Heavy cream. You're going to whip that. Heavy cream until you get this nice whipped cream.
Nice.
And then what we're going to add to it is 1/3 of a cup. Actually, it's a 1/2 cup of Nutella.
Easy peasy.
I know. And this is going to make a creamy Nutella mousse.
Like a chocolate mousse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so simple.
And everybody loves chocolate for Valentine's, and what a really nice way to do it.
And you're just going to be turning this in.
Whip, 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 right?
Yeah. Well, actually, I was going to say I want to fold it instead of whip it.
Yeah,
But you're
that's
right,
right.
mixing it in.
Just incorporate
Yeah.
those ingredients, and
And once that starts, you can see it coming together. Doesn't this look amazing?
it does look amazing. You're amazing.
Thank you. That's why I like coming here. Build my ego.
Well, you are from Long Island and from an Italian family, so
That's right.
you have the real roots of Italian food, and I love that.
And, oh, yeah, we've been cooking. And in my family, as soon as you could step up to the board, you started learning how to cook.
Absolutely.
So we
like
had-
me, I did. I had a big family, so
Yeah.
everybody has to do their part, you know?
It's looking
There
beautiful.
there you go.
So what I like to do is, and I'm just going to serve up 1 today, but of course you would do it. Unless you want to share with your sweetie, that's okay.
Absolutely.
So I like to,
Looks like this would make about 10.
I know, I was going to say, should have got more glasses. Be making them for your neighbors to stop. And all I do is just swirl it. Some folks put it in a piping bag and do all that, but that's,
no.
to me, that's
It's
a little bit
easy.
too much work. This is so easy.
Well, because you have to put it in the bag and then you have to pump it out. Then I'm going to add the finishing toppings on this.
Look at that.
And there you have it. How beautiful, delicious. And John, thank you for coming. But I want everyone to remember to go buy your local Ingles. This is our Ingles Table magazine featuring all these wonderful
I
recipes.
love this magazine.
Yes.
And you know what else I love? Is if you go online, there are accompanying videos. Kind of like what we're doing today.
Absolutely.
You can bring us right in your kitchen.
Yes, and get ready for spring and summer recipes. And again, thank you so much, and happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's
Absolutely.
Day.
Yes, we'll be right back.
Oh my gosh, where did you get this?
I got it at Ingles.
No, you didn't.
Yep, Ingles. No way.
I'm telling you, it's the Ingles Bakery.
Okay, fine, don't tell me.
You might not know this, but at the Ingles Bakery, we actually bake things like crusty breads, delicious apple fritters, cakes for any occasions. It's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
I made them myself.
No, you didn't.
Welcome back to Field to Fork, and I have Melissa Levels here, Director of Advertising and Branding from Ingles Markets.
Hello.
My special guest always, and I love having you here.
My favorite thing to do every month.
Yes.
I get to see you, I get to come to this beautiful state. I love being here.
Well, we welcome you, and Melissa, there's so many things that the audience does not know about Ingles, and I want you to talk to us today about the top 5 things that they need to know.
And they may not know, right? Okay.
Yeah.
My job as Director of Advertising and Branding is to be able to present a whole lot of things together to give people an overall impression and experience with our brand. So, number 1 is that we have the largest selection of gluten-free products in the United States.
Good to know.
Right, exactly. Unbelievable. And as you're trying to stay healthy, going through the first couple of months of the new year, you're developing new habits. Hopefully you stick with them. But a lot of people are forced to actually have to, because of health reasons, do a gluten-free
Right,
diet.
and they're always looking for those items,
Exactly.
right?
And we have a huge selection. You wouldn't even remember, we even have baby food.
Right.
Beer, frozen foods, even our bakery has gluten-free items.
Right,
which if you
and
would think
pasta
of it,
and
all
sweets
sorts of
and-
amazing things.
yeah.
So you'll be able to find a great selection. You can actually go to our website, ingles-markets.com, click on gluten-free under our dietitian section, and you'll be able to find all the listing of our gluten-free products. So come take a look at that and be experienced with that. Number 2, and a lot of people do not realize this, is that Ingles cuts all of their meat in store.
And I love that.
Okay.
Because it's fresh.
It's extremely fresh. It comes, our stores are mini butcher shops. We are market managers who are butchers. And then it comes a big thing of beef and they cut it all in-house
And if you
package
want
in-house.
something special, like for Valentine's, if you want thicker steaks or whatever, they're
They'll
happy to
it
cut
order.
it.
You
Yeah.
just have to go up and do it. We grind our hamburger 5 times a day. It's all USDA Choice or Prime.
5 times a day,
and
too.
never
I mean,
any less than USDA Choice, which is the highest level that you can purchase at any supermarket or restaurant. USDA Choice or Prime. So that nothing you're never going to find that. So packaged in there, that would be your beef and your pork. So it's
Right.
absolutely wonderful. That Ingles has energy saver stores. This is something that's important to a lot of people who are shoppers and consumers, also want to feel like they're shopping someplace that has a footprint that's kind to the environment.
Right.
Our footprints do that. We have absolutely wonderful lighting in our store, a lot of natural lighting.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, absolutely natural
Yeah.
lighting. We are 5 Energy Star winners for almost
Wow.
most all of our stores. Some of the older ones are still catching up, but all of our new formats are 5-star Energy Saver stores. We have no more of those coffin cases, those freezer cases that Leavell
That's
does
something
over there.
to really be aware of
Right.
with everything going on in the
environment.
Yeah.
But the big thing about that makes us so well known for that is that every bit of byproduct from our cooking in our deli and our bakery is returned to a pellet and an animal feed.
Oh, nice.
Okay, which goes to
nice.
feed.
No waste.
No waste. It goes
Right.
either to feed dairy or cattle or some type of livestock.
Right.
Or if it's not good enough for that, then it will actually go into a system that can do for
That's
composting.
fabulous.
Right,
I mean,
okay, to
yeah,
help farmers. So
you're
we're
helping
constantly-
everybody.
We're helping those
Yeah.
people that grow their food for
Right,
us, okay?
right.
Helping them provide them with the products that they need. Another really interesting thing is Ingles has their own cheese cutters.
I love.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite.
People really don't know. They
things.
go, what do you mean a cheese cutter?
Yeah.
When our old world cheese shop from Europe has cheeses that come over, instead of them coming over in packages, in boxes already done, they come over in the original rounds or the barrels. We have professional cheese cutters, white gloves, is an art to do it. They cut it and package it in the appropriate package, and then it goes directly from there to the store.
You owe me a tour.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
You owe me a
should do
tour.
that. It is absolutely state of the art. We're one of the few places in the country that has that. I mean, absolutely amazing.
Right.
So that's something kind of behind. A lot of people live behind the scenes. When you buy from the old world cheese shop, you're getting cheese that's been wrapped by professional cutters in our warehouse.
And you
It's
know
amazing.
how much I love buying directly from them.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That we are the largest supporter of local growers and producers, and that doesn't mean just from the farm. Okay, our paper towels, our toilet paper, our paper products are made in Shelby, North Carolina.
Wow.
Okay, we have our own dairy processing facility in Asheville, North Carolina, which is 150 miles or less is where all of our milk comes from. We have more Tennessee milk, since we're on the border, than Mayfield.
I got
Okay,
familiar with Milko.
Right, you did.
Yeah, I did a show on Milko.
State of the art.
That is
and
just
incredible.
to support. Ingles really does connect to the farmer, the field of fork, the field of everything comes so fresh, and that's why I really support it and love it. I mean,
and you look at it and you think that's Ingles is a big company. Okay, we have over 30,000 employees. People think my local Ingles, we have such a local flair and such a local feel and community input. People don't realize that we are 6 states, 204 stores, and over 30,000
and
employees.
you own all those.
And we own every bit of property that we're in, so we're also a community developer at the same time. And to bring it all back, and I think the most important thing is that Ingles has its own reclamation center. It's only one of 6 in the entire country. Reclamation center means that everything that is non-perishable comes back to our Ingles warehouse and is immediately donated to food banks.
Well, that's the number one thing that they do is give back.
We do.
And you really, y'all bring that home.
And
y'all
this
really
is
do.
every single day. Ingles supplies 3,956 meals per day, every day, 365 days a year through Feeding America. And it is all through our reclamation center with things coming back. And we built the center at the local Feeding America facility, Mana Food Bank. And so we have that, and it all goes out and distributed throughout our market regions. And it is so important to us. That's over 40 million meals in a 10-year period. This is what a lot of people don't realize about Ingles. So I wanted to come and tell you a little bit about the behind the scenes stuff. We might not do an ad about it. We might do it. But when you go to Ingles, you are not only getting the highest quality, you're getting the perfection of the highest technology, the freshest, most local support for both growers, producers.
You're so
factories.
right, and you are helping so many people with the jobs in all these rural areas where there's not that.
And amazing, who would think like Shelby, North Carolina would be the largest producer of paper towels, or that a processing plant would make every bit of Laurel and milk, water, apple juice that goes into our stores. Plus, we make other brands for other stores as well. So we're really giving back to the community through our land development, through our stores, employees that way, through just about everybody that you meet.
Well, you know what?
Has association in some
You know
way.
what? It's a win-win,
It is a
everybody.
win-win.
And
so I just want to give you a little bit about behind the scenes, share with your friends, but next time you come into store, you'll be able to see why we say where your savings means or say something. Where you're saving, say something. Because you're saving something, you're saving money, you always do at Ingles, but then on top of that, you're saying something about your commitment to the community.
Exactly.
And how you're helping us.
And I think others feel so loved by all of that support, and I do, and I just continue to love support and have the opportunity to represent Ingles in any way because they've been supportive of me.
Well, we appreciate that with you, and we just it's these organic and wonderful professional things that we do through our chefs and through our shows, where we get the opportunity to really be up in front. You can run a commercial all day long, but being a chance to come here and tell you these things, your viewers that may not have known it, I'm happy to be able to share it.
Well, you
I have
know
the
what?
greatest job in the world.
Happy
Happy
Valentine's Day, sweetheart.
Thank you so much, Abby.
You're welcome. Hey, and we'll be right back. We're going to take a road trip up to Mountain City, Dillard, Georgia, to visit Julep Farms and see what beautiful things they are offering for Valentine's. And we'll see you at Julep Farms. Welcome back, and we're at Julep Farms, and we're going to go meet the owners, Lauren and Rick Weaver. Let's go. We're here, finally. Oh, and here's my friend Lauren. Hi, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hey, you know what? This place looks amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So, how long have you been here, and how did this get started, Lauren?
We have been here. Cottages are coming into their 5th year, and the social house, which houses our coffee bar, the retail, our event space, and our restaurant and bar, we're coming into our 4th year here at Julep.
So, tell us the story. How did it get started?
So we had recently sold our endeavor in Atlanta. It was a smaller restaurant, and decided to move up to the mountains to find a peaceful life, an easier way of living, and decided to venture up here. And on our way up to the Highlands, we saw this beautiful parcel of land and thought, this is amazing. And it was just as you see it now. We didn't have to take down one single tree, and just started plotting and planning and pulled in some great people and created Julep Farms.
Well, the creativity with the grounds, the venue, the restaurant. The restaurant reminds me of a restaurant in Buckhead. The bar is fabulous.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That bar was fun with this design job. It just just displayed itself. It wasn't even a difficult transaction for me. It was very easy to put together. And our feature color in the restaurant is Kelly Green to just kind of accent all the beautiful trees. And gosh, it's such a lush forest around here. So why not?
Well, it's so beautiful, and what a beautiful time to share Valentine's with your loved one here at Julep Farms.
Yes, we love Valentine's. Yeah.
So what are some of your offerings?
So we have some great offerings. I want to show you the full menu, too, when we get a chance. But it's a 3-course meal, additional course if you'd like. And this will be, our 4th year doing Valentine's here. So we're excited to do that.
So when does that start?
So it starts on the 11th, which I believe is a Saturday. And then we also have it again on the 14th, which is a Tuesday, the day of Valentine's Day.
So are you open 7 days a week?
Right now we are open. We have new winter hours. So we are open 7 days a week for lunch, 7 days a week. And then dinner is on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Okay. So, if you've never been up here, this is a road trip. For me, it's always a road trip, and I always look forward and coming to visit you and seeing what you have at the market. Beautiful clothing, artisanal foods, they have everything, and I just can't get enough of it. And I always love to try all the different drinks at the bar. You have a mixologist, right?
We do. We've got some great bartenders. And we love cocktails here. We can have cocktails all across our land here and have lots of parties focusing on cocktails, including our flower fields in the summer, which is such a delight. We have 3 acres that we plant ourselves. And this last year we added our flower bar, which you can kind of see when you drive by, and that'll open up. Typically it's the first week of July.
Well, I love zinnias. You grow them too, so we have that in common, and your flowers were amazing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're fun. They're lots of fun.
So you can pick all day.
Pick your own. You can come out and we just give you a pair of scissors. You grab a cocktail first if you want one, and then you make your own bouquet. And we give you a little container to take them home, and it's just a good day trip if you're coming from anywhere in this area. People usually come early and pick, and then we store all your flowers here, and then you have a nice lunch, do some light shopping, and hit the road.
So you're north of Clayton about 5 miles, or?
Yeah, it's something like that. We're roughly 10 minutes maybe up the road, just right at the state line.
Easy to find, easy to get here, lots of fun. It would be a great girls' day outing. I'm sure you have a lot of those.
We have a lot of girls' trips. And our cottages, which we're going to talk about here, I think, a little bit with our general manager, but fantastic home run on that. You can just walk your way anywhere on the farm and you don't even have to leave the farm. You can just stay here all weekend long without a problem, with lots to do.
I plan on doing that a lot soon. So we want to meet your general manager, and let's go meet him.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, here we go. Lauren, let's meet the general manager.
Absolutely. You guys, this is Lance Matsky here at Julep Farms, and he is a great attribute here.
Hey, how are you?
Well, I'm
nice
Lance.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. I'm the general manager here at our restaurant, Julep Kitchen.
Well, Lance, tell us all about what you're doing here for Valentine's.
Well, we do contemporary American cuisine in an upscale, elegant setting 7 days a week, but we are doing something special for our upcoming Valentine's. We'll have a special multi-course menu prepared by our chef, and we'll be doing that on Saturday the 11th and again on the 14th, actual Valentine's Day.
So are you guys open every day?
We are open every day. Right now during the winter we're doing lunch from 11 to 3, 7 days a week, and then we have dinner service after that on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Sunday we do a brunch, which is an exclusive menu, and we serve that 9:30 until 3 in the afternoon every Sunday.
So you have indoor, outdoor?
We do, yeah. Come through the kitchen, have a look.
Okay.
So our restaurant is called Julep Kitchen. We have all of our menus online. Reservations can be made online, hours, etc. So I encourage you to go to our website and check it out. We'll also have what our special events are posted there as well. So the restaurant itself, as you can see, has got a lovely view of the grounds.
This is gorgeous. It's very beautiful, and in the spring, all the flowers, and
It is. It's a great setting. We get so many compliments on the room, the scale, the lighting, the fireplace, etc. It's a great place to work and an even better place to dine.
So, what about the bar area? Do you have the classes, right?
We do. We offer cocktail classes. We have a lead bartender, and we have a specific cocktail menu for each season. We've changed them for fall cocktails, winter cocktails. Soon we'll be rolling into our spring cocktail season, spring cocktail menu. Pardon me. And as far as classes, we just finished a Christmas cocktail class, which is a lot of fun. We do a lot of, the dessert drinks, seasonal attributes, stuff with rosemary, stuff with cranberry, that type of winter stuff.
Absolutely.
So we'll be doing 3 different cocktails. And in between each cocktail being made, I've prepared some games for couples and singles alike, things where people will have to work as a team in order to build a cocktail, some blind taste tests.
That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, it should be. I think we'll have a good time with it. And those are available for purchase online as well. We've got that set up in a separate room. And then come March, we'll be doing like a tour of Ireland whiskey tasting and whiskey class as well.
So, if someone wants a really romantic weekend, you could have dinner here for Valentine's and stay in one of the cottages, right?
Absolutely. Have you seen our cottages?
I have not.
They're nice. We've got 4 cottages, the largest of which sleeps 6, the smallest of which sleeps a cozy 2. They're very elegantly decorated. All the design language throughout Julep Farm, our retail area, the restaurant, etc., is thorough into the cottages. And we also have what we call Maison Blanc, which is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, full house rental, which is right across the street.
So other than the restaurant and the cottages, you do a lot of other receptions and events, right?
We do. We do professional parties, and to support our local wedding industry, we also offer bridesmaids brunches, rehearsal dinners, anything that we can do to support the bride and groom, except for the wedding.
So there's something here for everyone, and they make it fun, and I'm so glad you're here. So let's have a toast.
By all means, let's have a toast.
Hey, it's been a great afternoon, and thank you so much. I wanted to thank you and Rick for having us up, Lauren and Lance. It was great meeting you. We invite you all to a fantastic Valentine's, and cheers.
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 Here's to Julep Farms. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for joining us here today on Field to Fork. We'd like to thank our guests, John Gifaldi from Ingles Table, Melissa Leavell from Ingles Markets, and Lauren and Rick Weaver from Julep Farms. Make sure you come up here for Valentine's, and we wish you all a happy Valentine's Day, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks so much for joining us for today's program. We look forward to having you back next time on Field to Fork Cooking with Abby J. This program is brought to you in part by Ingles Supermarkets and the Ingles Table.